fear. Currency flowing, surfing the waves. Super alpha, omega leading the way. Enigma bot whispering over the night, making moves and everything's tight. Charts on my canvas, I paint it with trades. Candlesticks dance as the profits cascade. Bears and bulls, they come and they go, but I hold my ground, watch the capital grow. Risk and reward, it's all in the game. Algo box guiding, no need for fame. Late nights grinding, I stay in the zone. Counting blessings as I claim the throne. On the track that we trade, way up. Takes like and we never give up. Algo box coming, showing the way. Money flowing in from night to day. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. RSI rising back, fees on point. Enigma bot whispers, I'm on the brink. Scalping quick, I'm catching the highs. Swinging it slow as the value flies. Algo bot flashing numbers align. Leverage high, but I stay in my prime. Candles don't lie, the story they tell. Building my wealth fast, the order slow. Flow master guiding every move I make. I'm riding these waves, watching prices break. Super moon glowing, markets in sync. Algo box patience pays, every step's precise. Algorithm flowing, my trades suffice. Ticks in my pocket, the game's been won. Trading till the setting of the sun. On the track that we trade, way up. Ticks like and we never give up. Algo box coming, showing the way. Money flowing in from night to day. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. Fibonacci tracing, watching it fall. Retracing, it's clear, I answer the call. Confluence hits, I stay in my lane. Algo box whispers, we play the game. Flow master showing me where to go. No fear in sight, I'm moving with flow. Bollinger Band, squeezing so tight. Everything I do, it feels so right. On the track that we trade, way up. Ticks like and we never give up. Algo box coming, showing the way. Money flowing in from night to day. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. On the track that we trade, way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. Now we trading way up. Late nights counting profits, stack up. Now we trading way up. Algo box leading never back up.
Algo box showing trades. Every single day, scammers hiding in their holes, wasting your energy away. They're trying to hustle, trying to make a quick buck, but they're just snakes in the grass and you're out of luck. They'll promise you the world, but it's all a facade. They'll take your hard-earned cash and leave you feeling robbed. They'll talk a big game with their words so smooth, but behind the scenes it's all a twisted groove. They prey on the innocent, they don't care who they hurt. They'll sell your dreams while they're laughing in the dirt. Take advantage of your trust and leave you with disbelief, but it's time to stand up and expose their deceit. Trading triumph, I'm the ruler of the trade. With Algo box by my side, no mistake can be made. Wrecking scammers with my live streams every day. Taking on the market, I'm here to insane. Algorithmic precision, scammers feel the pain. Live streaming daily, exposing the shady frame. Trading triumph, I'm the ruler of the trade. With ALGO bots by my side, no mistake can be made. Wrecking scammers with my live streams every day. Taking on the market, I'm here to stay. Breaking the codes, unraveling the scam. With ALGO bots in my hands, high in demand. Analyzing charts and graphs, it's a master plan. I got the upper hand, they can't withstand. I'm a trader on a mission with algos in my hand. Using ALGO bots on NinjaTrader, I'm playing the big brand. I've seen all the scams like ICT, bringing false
Double delta NQ on the 4.
exposed them with my trading scope, Fading algorithms, I'm a beast in this game. No competition, I'm taking names, it's insane. Algorithmic precision, scammers feel the pain. Live streaming daily, exposing the shady thing.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Test 1, 2. Test.
Is ALGO, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Oates room. Are you ready? Indeed. Good morning, everybody. Don't forget, trading is risky and all that business. Welcome aboard. My name, I think I already said this, Vinny Emini. All right, I'm trying to figure out my screens here. Having a couple of issues with the live stream. There we go. All right, let's see. We got the Bear Shark Rider from yesterday. Let's go. It is 9:08, which means we still got some time before the U.S. Open. The market opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, Ninja Scalp, for that mic check. Let's get the super chats here on screen. There we go. Good morning, Ninja Scalp. Good morning, Pete. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Greg. Botrix is connected. Beautiful. All right, so it is November the 12th, 11/12. Let's take a look at the news. Pull over my news chart here, and you can zoom in right here. If you are new, don't forget you can check your settings right here. I'm going to go over my settings right now real quick here. So on the AlgoBox news system here, you could check off all the events that you want. I've got them all selected, low, medium, and high. You can filter that for only high and medium if you'd like, if you don't want to know about the lows. This is probably also important right here, the warning time threshold. How many minutes beforehand you're going to get a warning message that news is coming up, and I've got mine set currently to 4 minutes. I actually think I want to bump this out to, I think I'm going to do this to 10 minutes ahead of time for our live stream. I'm going to do that. You can force the update. Now remember, this is pulling from third-party services, so you can go ahead and punch this update now. Now, if you do it too often, there is an API call limit, so let's see if I reached it. It says it's going to do it again in 25 minutes there. Let's see if it gets angry. Nope, it reset. Cool. Perfect. All right, so we got our update. Now I'm going to zoom in here for you guys to see, and myself to be able to see here. We've got 9:20 FOMC. That's actually our next event in 10 minutes. FOMC member Williams begins speaking. Wow, a lot of FOMC members talking here. What is this? What is this? The trifecta? FOMC is coming out here to talk in the morning. 9:20, 10 a.m., 10:20. Then at 10:30, CB, I think that's consumer something. Oh, it's Aussie. So again, might be a benign event there. No red stars there this morning. Good morning, blackout. It's Wednesday, so we do have crude oil inventory numbers at 10:30, which I don't see here on the list. But we do know every Wednesday we've got crude oil inventories coming out. Now, first thing that I see sticking out to me, speaking of sticking out, right here, what do we have here? What is that thing? I mean, hello? Somebody was an exuberant buyer there this morning before the open, 7 a.m. this morning, Eastern time, literally 6:59, and then massive bull stepping in right here, 3,000 level bull on the nines. Okay, that's gonna be something. Let's mark that up. Big bull, and we mark 250 ticks above it. And my question is always, has this bull made money? Well, technically already made some. It's not like it went straight up and has pulled back on it, where we have to worry about letting the bull out, as you've heard me say before. Now, again, on Mentorship Mondays, make sure you guys show up for a Monday. If you are new with us, you might not be able to follow along necessarily right now. Get through our 8-day boot camp. It's not really 8 days unless you're doing one video a day, but the 8 videos are available on our website right now, currently for free. Will be behind the paywall at the beginning of the year. Those are fully edited. Well, no, the last one. There's one video left for the edit. So hopefully you get that finished out today, actually. So later on today, we could have that, and my web team is already moving some things around, and the client portal is getting worked on, all that kind of fun stuff. So gonna be some neat things as we go into 2026. Holy shnikes, the 10th year of ALGO Public. Gonna be a little bit crazy, I think. Good morning, Fino. That's right, Blackout. You see the big bull in there, yes? It's a big one. Now, I'm kind of seeing potential signs of... What's that right there? Do we have jagged on the tape? I think we might have some jagged on the tape here. How far back, guys? Remember, in the morning, it's very slow. I don't want to play seeing things that aren't there, but there's a potential. It's inside the fiddle zone. Very interesting. So if big plays come in, I mean, if this continues, this would be the continuation. There looks like a trap to the upside. So if it's going to keep going, that's 250 ticks back the other direction to the bottom of where that bull began. And we'll see through that. Okay, let's zoom back here. I'm going to turn the bots on. If you've been following along, you know the drill here. Boom. We talk more about full auto and advanced level topics on Friday. Mondays, we cover some of the more basics. We'll kind of answer beginner questions and kind of open the chat for the new stuff. I mean, our chat's open all the time, so if you got a question, feel free to drop it in there. But we do focus a little bit more on the new stuff. We book in the weeks at the beginning of the week, talk to brand new traders, to our system. And on Fridays, we try to pick out some advanced level topics, maybe around full auto and stats and the bow methodology, backtest, optimize, walk forward, Monte Carlo. Good morning, Manny. Good morning, late Nate. Okay, if that dot pierces, I'm gonna grab this short here, right underneath this dot. All right, so I am set up. That is a sell stop market order underneath the dot. So if that dot pierces, I'm going to take that. Now, the idea on that is, as this has come down, if that is a trap and locked them in, and we come back down through that area, one more head fake up to the upside. If that snaps through that, and we shift off of the strong buy, now, the first one of these, I'm looking for a 20 ticker. I'm not looking to try to hold the moon there for that. However, due to over there on the right, that jagged on the tape, and there has not been really a big move out of it, this would be the big move that is just, you know, ditching straight out of the 5.6 PRZ, power PRZ up above. There's a red dot, switch dot. I'm actually going to go ahead and engage that. Stop is right above it. I'm going to go ahead and add a hard stop. I'm not going to get behind on the count here this morning by much, but I will give that dot an opportunity to work out. Very small stop here, and it will add to that position on the stop order entry there. I've kind of trapped that entry in on this play here. I'm in kind of a toe in the water position here. This is a switch dot entry. It's a little SD. Yes, tell them, Manny. Like and share. Make sure you guys have hit that like button now. I already see my my competitors are already botting my channel. I see we're at 1,200 likes. That's obviously not true. We're getting botted. My competitors are very nervous about our growth, and I just have this feeling. I have this strong feeling in 2026 that some of these quant shops are going to get put out of business as we move into 2026. I would say I'd feel sorry for them, but you know, they just keep poking the bear, and you know, I don't appreciate it. So if they're listening, which apparently they are, at 1,200, I mean, look at this, 1,200 likes, really? Our people are barely rolling in here this morning, and as soon as we go to live stream, they're already botting the channel to try to make it look like we're faking our view counts. Ridiculous. I'm gonna do that. Why not watch and observe? Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. They can only watch and observe because they can't do what we do. They can't do it. Mike B hasn't updated since. Oh, thank you. In trading. Is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you for that warning. Let me fix that real quick. Log into the server here. Let's go check on what's happening there. I mean, it could be buy all night, but let's see. I'm with you in trading. Probably not. Oh, sure enough. All right. It's Get that fixed here.
Touch NQ on the 34.
All right, I'm hearing sellers here trying to get the MACVU back online here. Okay, so my other position, it just added 2 as we broke down underneath there.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Okay, got a 5-5 coming in there. Gonna drop my stop. So we got entered in with a pierce of that dot on my play. So it was a switch dot entry. It added as we broke down underneath there. We had some selling, heard them start to step in there. Level 5 coming in here. 5 has been the tuning here this morning. You can see important levels hitting on 5s. 5.6, major turn. 5.1 was a continuation. We've come to neutral here. There we go. MACVU is back online there.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
All right, another switch dot I'm going to add to my position here, getting a little sticky. That is now a power headshot short. Does everybody understand that? That is a power headshot short. If you know, type a 1. 2 if you're new and we need to review. But that is a power headshot short right there. As you're going through our training program, you'll learn about our 2-pillar system for entries. A complex structure plus an RTOFA event are required for any of our valid entries. So I want a complex structure and an RTOFA event. RTOFA will show up in the form of a cross or a ready DD. This one is a power alpha cross here. The structure is a fibelladot, multi-fib plus an Elliott wave. And the original idea here came from the jagged on the tape, which means bigger play on a continued extended move. If you have, okay, there's a bright green dot there, so holding to the opposing signal. We got an opposing signal already. We're right here in front of the open. You know what? I'm going to kill it. I'm just going to take the loss here on this first play. We're right in front of the open, 5 minutes before the open now. What I don't want this to be is the trap down here and the move. I would need to re-enter on a crack of, same thing from before where I took the crack of the entry there. I'm going to do the same play here. Sell stop market 4 here. I want to go 8.
On the 34.
Oh, just got hit. Okay, we just got the piercer entry. I'm hearing sellers come through. Stop is going to be right above the... Well, technically I have to put it back behind the red dot, don't I? Yikes. Double dot here. I would like to Seuss entry a couple minutes before the open. I'm hoping it gives a little more oomph before we get a pop-up in there. Let's see if I get it here. Seuss. I'm going to add a hard stop because I don't want to get, in case the market like snaps there this morning. Stop up above that headshot. Right up above. Tricky spot here. Or it turned out to be. Should have been pretty easy. I got shook out when that little move up there happened, but didn't have to. Here we go. Piercing through. Let's go. Open coming up here in 2 minutes 40 seconds. And I'm seeing more jagged on the tape. Does everybody else see the jagged on the tape on your charts? Do you see jagged on the tape?
34.
It's coming in again right here. You see it? You see the fight? And we had it over here too. Jagged and jagged. So whatever move it's going to be an extended move. I'm worried that we trap down here, trap and move. That is not going to be fun. And just crack that red dot. I'm going to half up there.
On the 34.
Hearing popcorn. Into a double cipher here. Fingers on my hotkeys. Seuss. 1 minute 20 seconds till the open. Listening for sellers. $45 seconds to the open. Here in sellers, add to position, white cross, add to position. Stop will be above this white cross here.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Okay, super AO. There's power. 20 seconds.
Enigma long on the Enigma long on the lower band.
Thank you. I'll take 50 ticks right off the bat into a super AO 2300 on the day after that play. All right, we're hearing the sellers step in. Here's the open. We went moderate sell. I'm going to toe in the water for a runner to hold to an opposing signal. Seuss. Here's king timing.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Sellers.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
There's a diamond for the opposing signal. I'll peel half.
Bands touch NQ.
Still hearing drilling. Holding.
Bands touch NQ on the
Holding. 12.8 close. 4,367 for the trade there this morning. Butamus.
lower bands touch NQ on the double delta NQ on
All right, pretty much all one trade there that came from the jagged on the tape, knowing that it was going to be a big extended play. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Wish I would have held it even longer, but there she goes, all the way through. All the way through. Jagged on the tape gave it away.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Yeah, Brian, you showed up late, bro. I've been talking about jagged all morning.
On the 34.
I've been talking. You rolled at the tape. You heard me say jagged all the way back here. Jagged was here. Jagged was here. And I said big play. And we saw that up move trap up top.
On the 4.
And there was a big extended leg down. And what happens is it just goes way farther than you expect it to. And look at this. Like you wouldn't expect it this far. And this is exactly what it does when we see the jagged on the tape. Beautiful play. If you liked that play, do me a favor and smash that like button for me there. Super AO for the hold. Excuse me. Crack of the diamond. There's the open line right there. So this is the overnight open. Remember the
On the 8. Divergence up NQ on the 30.
that tan line right there is the overnight open.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Lower
Okay, there's a headshot inside of a shark and oof. All right. No, we're on moderate buy. Okay.
NQ on the 4.
This is dangerous. I went a little quarter position right here, but I just realized that went all the way back to moderate buy. That means 3 out of the 4 correlated instruments are
Double delta.
starting to buy up right there. There's a ready DD. I want to take the next play. Looks like it's a cipher right here, and we've got a GLR right above it. Get ready. That's what the ready DD means. Get ready to take the next play. I entered in on that shark back play a moment ago. I can add on the piercer. It's a 7.6. Want to see this go back red. We're neutral. Want to see it go red if I'm going to be able to hold it farther.
Lower bands touch
Full 40 ticks. All right, I'll take it right there on king timing. A little bit nervous because we did not hit red. We did not hit red there. We're still neutral. So I grabbed a 40 bag off of it. Get ready, take the next play. That's what we did there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
What I should have done right there is probably pulled half and held out. Now, no, thinking about there's an open line right there to see if I could hold some runners down to the open and probably prior close. Like they will probably want to hit that right there. I don't have any drawings here. These are from yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and hit Control R. Didn't clean up there from the night before. Control R, remove all drawing objects. Boom, done.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
Oh, Enigma long. Is the Enigma going to call the bottom here? Enigmas call the bottoms quite often. I don't like it right around here, though, at the open line. What do I call this? Call it the nope. The nopen line. All right, don't want to take plays around the open line. So I'm pretty happy there. 2 trades in there this morning, and I'm up 5K on the day. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now, with my video game that I like to play, 5 lives. I've got winner, winner, chicken dinner. Put chicken dinner on the table. And now my eyes focus right here. Eyes on the prize. Now all I want is a little, I won't say a little bonus. It can be a big bonus. But I need to really hold out till everything is lined up. I won't say everything, but you know what I mean. Like just an absolutely perfect play to just push it a little bit farther. So I got 5,600 locked in. Don't want to give any of that up. And I want to be focused on, sure enough, look at that Enigma calling the bottom. Come on, come on, come on. Don't you love that? You got to love that. You have to love that. Beautiful up move. That Enigma pushed that Enigma event 121 ticks to the upside in seconds.
NQ on the 9.
Welcome to NASDAQ trading, right? Good morning, Diego. For the people who have been around in the past, we are now on ultra low latency. I won't say we had to, but we did go ahead and we reduced the pixel quality level of our live streams, and we are now doing ultra low latency. So we were doing 4K and people were saying, you know, there's multiple seconds of delay. So ultra low latency, this is our new updated ultra low latency live stream. So literally should be no excuse for you not to be able to learn the system and interact, ask questions and get them answered, all that kind of fun stuff. Makes interactions easier with you guys as well.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
Okay, now we've got an Enigma short on the 3s. So the level just below this one, we've got an Enigma short there. So Enigma to the upside. We've got a lower time frame right underneath us saying short. The problem is that open line. Remember this whole little zone right around the open line? I don't like to play there at all. It's 937. And right now I'm looking for a bonus. Now I've got winner chicken dinner. I'm up 5K on the day. I'm happy with that. But now I want to mentally focus on one more trade. Want to be looking for just this absolutely perfect play. Why would it not be perfect right here for these plays? It's at the Nopen line, right? So I want to be very cautious around the Nopen line. Lots of hands start to participate in this area. Lots of little battles go on in here. And while our system can find some really great trade play opportunities in here, I have seen amazing plays just... pardon my French, just get farted on in this area. It is a very gross area, oftentimes. So some experience talking there.
NQ on the 34.
This space is not an area to play. Well, I mean, you can play, but don't play around, you know what I mean? Okay, we just went moderate buy. So 3 of the 4 nerds agree. They're trying to get this off the bottom. Look at these touches of red. Like that seems like a really big drop here, but it's just NQ. This has still been the buyers holding in. Look at the Dow. Like the Dow is pointing straight up here. We got, look at RTY. RTY has a play open right now. RTY is up. Dow is up. NQ has done the dive bomb here. Odd. ES starting to point up as ES points, so NQ goes. So I don't know. There's some interesting activity going on here with you know, you'd think, okay, well maybe it's rolling over. You felt that strong move down, but this could be the, remember how we have this giant bull in here. And you could say, did he really make the amount of money he wanted to make? No, right? Now, I don't know if it's enough to say, okay, well, they have to let him out, or if they just keep dive bombing and they got to let him come up here and touch. But we know there's a big bull in there on NQ. So definitely don't want to write him off. He might not be done yet, if you know what I'm saying. But all those 3,000, I mean, those 3,000 contract level up buys there have been, at least for now, wiped out.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34 on the 4. Lower bands.
Okay, my eyes are on the bots right now because the bots are up about $740, so they're approaching their 1K target for me. So I've got my finger ready to go on the flat and all if we hit my 1K target on the bots. They're fluctuating between 600 and 700 right now. Watching the P&L. Okay, we're dropping below the open line, the nopen. I want it to get away from that thing. There's the prior close touch. That's a headshot short right there. Power headshot. Power headshot short right there. That is an Enigma plus, that is a Supermoon Enigma plus a Super AO right there.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
PRZ cross short. If you guys have gone through the training, you guys already know all these, right? There's a double dot short.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Just playing the video game, just playing the video game. Okay, bots are up 1,095. I'm pressing flat and all. There we go. The bots did their job. They added $1,000 to the kiddie pool there. I'll take it. Right at $1,000. Pretty awesome. I'll take it.
Enigma long on the NQ3.
Oh, we just entered another one. Oh, gotta close that. Oh, boo. Okay, gave up a little bit on the commission entry on that. All right, 970 for the bots. Let's pull over the ES. As ES is the guide. As ES points, so NQ goes. The bellwether of the nerd, the ES. So contributing 970 plus 5679. Let me grab my trade performance. What's today's date? The 12th? All right, started out with a little dip. Who pulled out the dip? You guys bring your chips? We got some taco sauce. You got some queso. Okay, so $8.3 for 50. You got 50 ticks? Trader Joe, nice. You were crushing it yesterday. Appreciate you sharing your plays with us. Let's look at the stats. All right, so profit factor 3.61. That means winners were 3.6 times the size of the losers, so that's pretty good. 60% profitable. Now, a lot of people ask about this number of trades. So number of trades, this is something that NinjaTrader, and you know, I don't know if there's a better way to do that, because how do you distinguish when you're using multiple contract entries on what's an entry, what's an exit, a full completion? Do you start with, okay, some play is open until everything is closed? Do you count that as one? What NinjaTrader has decided to do is, and I actually agree with them over time when I thought about it, at length. I kind of agree with their method of the performance tracking, is to say number of clicks. Number of clicks. So 35 clicks here this morning. So, you know, some of these plays, multiple click entries. So if I click the button 4 times, it counts it as 4 trades, right? And 4 puts me to, if I'm on a order 4 quantity, then that puts me at 16. 20 would be 5 clicks. So even if it was 1 trade to complete, you would think it as 1 trade, where I would consider it 1 trade as I'm closing out a position. The NinjaTrader, if you're looking at the total number of trades stat right here, just think of it as number of clicks. So if you're looking at your stat there, what that is. So that's not as important in general. Long side trades, 2 clicks, $365. Majority made on the short side, 6,284 to the short side, 365 dollar a day level, 365 on the long side. Let's see here. Whoa, aggressive level buying now.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. NQ on the 30. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Let's see. Let's zoom out.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Some levels here.
Lower bands touch NQ.
Look at that cluster. Okay, that's going to become an important area now or later today. Big red dot inside of it. Almost got highlighted. Seems like it's a highlight reel. There. So that 3,000 level bull that came in there, they kind of, I don't know if he made his money. So my thoughts here are, at some point today, they're going to have to lay it back and let it touch right there. This is the concept of letting the bull out. So that level is likely to be touched at some point today. Now, not that it's going to necessarily go above that area, but oftentimes they will be let out at the same time, because technically they were able to push it out a bit. I don't know. That might have been their exchange of hands up there. You see that 8.5 with a 4-3 there? That might have been the exchange of hands there. So I will say, I don't know for sure. But the beautiful thing is, doesn't matter to me. I'm just looking for play setups. Now, if you are new with us, make sure you print out one of our cheat sheets. Here's the cheat sheet layouts right here. These are our play entries, the 2-pillar system. If you're new, we're doing order of operations, 5 time frames, high down to low. The markets are fractal, so they are components of one another. So high time frame down to low, and then you could do a 3 chart layout for a little simplified layout if you like, and you'll pick your strategies. While there are a bunch on that cheat sheet, you don't have to know all of them. Your goal there in the 8-day boot camp, learn everything and then choose 4 or 5 that you're like, these are mine. How many of you guys are Fortnite players? Any Fortnite players? So you got all these weapons to choose from, right? But what do you have down in your little inventory area? You got 5 slots, right? So I kind of think of it like that. So let's see if I can do any justice to a drawing here. This is probably only to give me 4, unfortunately. Let's make 1 more right over here, maybe. All right, so where are my Fortnite players at? Come on, some of you guys got kids like I do, where we're all playing Fortnite these days, right? Just kidding. I know you guys don't know. I have no time for any games but ALGO box. I know. So in your inventory, this is what you get to work with. Now you can swap these out at times, right, in Fortnite, depending on the circumstance or whatever, or if you come across something, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you got 5 to play with. So I mentally, as we're approaching the game, 5 trades, 5 lives, and you got 4 or 5 that are yours, that you're like, I am a headshot player. So let's put that in slot number 1. You love headshots. So that's 1. Then you're like, I love supermoon enigma plays. Right, so that's your slot number 2. Then you've got your third slot here. You're like, I love double cross, double moves. Right, your fourth slot here. You're like, I want super AOs on full auto. Right, and then what's maybe another one of my favorites? You guys got a favorite? We're gonna break this red dot. Sorry, I'm watching the 34 range. I want to see if this dot breaks here. Listening for audio box.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
There's a double dot. This might be my bonus to switch dot. We're currently neutral though, so oof. If we were red here, I'd be looking for this play there. I'm gonna hold here. I wanted to kind of tap into this one for my bonus, but I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold off here. So pick your slots. Pick 4 or 5 that are yours, and just get into market replay. Practice. Play the game, and market replay. Get good at your 4 or 5 plays. And then remember, you're just combining them with some filtering. Oh, look at that. Back to neutral. Okay, here we go. If we touch red, we have a potential piercer here. Waiting to see if we get the nerd to come with me. I still see RTY pointed straight up. Dow pointed straight up. ES, let me squeeze this in so I can kind of see. Extend it out a little bit maybe.
Double delta NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Yes is just kind of floating here. Any man's game. Did not touch red. Look at that. Not back to red side. Isn't that crazy? With all that dropout on NQ. Let's pay attention to this. This is some things to focus on here in a scenario like this. Your expectation would be, all right, well, maybe all the other... Dude, this is just wild. Look, RTY still up. Dow still up, has been up and up and up. So this dropout on NQ is exclusive to NQ, and it could be a dip and rip. Like they might be dipping it back to start their buy fest because they're just holding. ES kind of dropped out with NQ, but it might be bottoming out, and they're on the potential on the return. What's the time? It's not even close to really 10 o'clock yet. It is still 6 minutes till 10 o'clock. Okay, there's a headshot. Power headshot here. I'll give this a half.
Upper band.
Down to the cipher. There we go. Lock in for a little bit more. Power headshot. Couldn't pass that up. Pressing the button. Yes, why not? I was patient. I waited. This nice super shark back. Pushed it up here. Super shark back. Pushed it up. 124 ticks. It's just called 125. Nice little even number there. And then boom. Power headshot for the short. For a bag. Just playing the video game. Happen fast. We get a Fibella dot right there. That's your structure. There's your R2FA event. You got your 2 pillars. Complex structure plus an R2FA event. Boom, I hit the button.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Points on the board. Man, yeah, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Why did I not hold that? Because of this, right? I mean, it's still... The other nerds aren't with me, right? So it's like, you know, is this all fake out, drop and pop? I don't want to get tricked. You know what I'm saying? Back to neutral. Let's see if we end up. I have not seen a strong sell this morning. Isn't that weird? With all that sellout, you would have thought, okay, well, I bet the MACVU is sitting on the red side. It's not. RTY and the Dow, like literally, look at the Dow. This is all dropping out, but look at the Dow with this nice 45-degree angle up, still to the upside move on the Dow. You know, a heavy component of the Dow is crude oil, and we do have crude oil inventory numbers coming out today, but look at the crude oil. There is something going on here today. All right, are you feeling me on this? This is very odd. This is not a normal type of day. This is, you know, experience speaking. I've been around the markets 20 plus years now, so I just can tell you right now, something's up. Okay, something's weird. Y'all feeling me on that? Tom is. He knows what's on. He knows what I'm talking about. This is weird, right? Very weird. Look at this is. Let me move back one level here. I mean, look at this annihilation of that. So the 3,000 level came in there, and it was like, did they just hand this over to somebody? We're like, they shook hands. We're going to agree. We're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to take those 3,000. I'm going to work them. And NQ just been blown out there. It's a geomagnetic storm. That must be it. Let's look at the 89. So on the 89, remember this is our highest time frame right here. And shark back, right? Check. That dot means it is multiple things. That's an HMD now. Harmonic plus a dot makes it an HMD. What type of harmonic is a shark back, so it's a powerful one. Then you have divergence and a bull touch all right here to call the high in the big time frame market. Isn't that cool? Only at ALGO box. It's pretty awesome, yeah? Type of 1 if you're having fun, 2 if you're new, 3 if you are still here to troll me. Let's go.
Double delta NQ on the 4. Divergence of NQ on the 34.
Observe my curves, my histogram bumps. At the market open, price always jumps. Respect the system, cause Vinny wrote the algorithm.
NQ on the 34.
Gurus who can't take the criticism. At the end of the way, the day can gray. And which just leaves me, I keep me busy. I am so crazy for algo box, baby.
The Dow Jones index is extending gains here, the up 1% now.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands.
Okay, another big bull just stepped in here.
We're expecting the text release from Fed.
That is a 1500 level bull. You see it? 1500 level. Remember, a big bull is 1,000 or more. This is a big and a small combo
NQ on the 34.
in here. Where did it start? Yeah, right here. Okay, so we've got two things we can do with this. We can get its target. We can also use it for a let the bull out situation if it doesn't make money on its first set of moves, right? We can also use it for a defense leg if price comes back down into it. We see 3 crosses inside. We also have that. Let's see if I can find the bull emoji here in the chat. Let's get some big bull emojis in the chat. I don't think they do. I can't do. I would have to type cow to find it. Cow. There we go.
Seeing comments now from Fed's Bostic and Fed's Paulson come through. Paulson does not comment on monetary policy or the economic outlook in the prepared remarks, but Fed's Bostic is to retire on February 28, 2026, end of the 5-year term.
Okay, big bull on the push.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
All right, so I'm going to press F12 here.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Big bull in right there, right? So now I want to go in the middle of that, and I'm going to look for 250 might be right on that P point. Let's see. No, it's a little higher than that.
Down NQ on the 9.
250 puts it
NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch
here.
NQ on the 34.
Oof. Into the Nopen line up top. Oh my goodness, and another big bull stepping. Folks, what is that? Is that a 3,000? Oh my goodness, it's 3,500 plus 4,000 level bull. Y'all, dude, if I didn't tell you from before, this is wild what is going on right now. Like, I don't even know what to tell y'all to do on this. This is insanity. That is a 4,000 level bull. I don't know. Has anybody ever seen a 4K level? I mean, I think it's somewhere we saw recently like an 8,000 level. It was insane. But a 4,000 level coming in here. Dude, he's loaded the boat. Loaded the boat. Holy shnikes. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, do you discount this entire zone? Bro, I don't know. And if they're exchanging hands, like, they don't make that big of a play without talking internally to each other. So, I don't know. This is a scenario where you might want to sit back and watch, okay? I'm just saying. All right, let me get my head around this here for a minute. I need to mark this green.
Texas and New York.
But this is some wildness, all right? Yeah, and immediately you could take the 19.3, play against it. You guys know, normally I'll kind of take that scalp against it. It's pretty fast right now. There's an Enigma. We just now finally touched, after this big move up here, look at this though. Now we're sitting here on the direction filter in red. Dude, there's some weirdness going on. That's all I got to say. Some weirdness. Be very careful today. Like, take your money, walk away. Mike Tyson is swinging punches today. You can just tell. If you know my Mike Tyson analogy, if you don't know what I'm talking about, get to the 8-day boot camp, and you'll know what I'm saying. Like, we're paid to come in here, and we're the clown show, okay? We're not the big guys. We're not moving the markets. The guys who are moving the markets, when they start fighting each other, just step out of the way. You're going to get knocked out, all right, if you are not playing extremely cautiously. Go in there, take a couple jabs, like playing Mike Tyson's punch out, 007-373-5963. Go take a couple of shots at him, but dude, if you know how it was in Mike Tyson's punch out, if he hit you one time, you were knocked out, right? Open line essentially, yeah, for the first one. So Brian, I'm trying to write that out right now. Let's go ahead and draw it out. I can't believe like two back-to-backs. This one was 1,500. This one's 4,000. So where do I even start to punch this up? Like now, from this one to 250 is way up above that. This is, it starts up here.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
I don't know, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like what is going on there at all. I like it when the market's in some normal state that I can more easily interpret. This is they want to do something. What? We don't know. Okay, I'm gonna mark this in red here. But I mean, dude, what? You know, or we don't have to care. We can just take our plays, right? What's that right there? Powered out into the P point with a divergence. You know what I'm saying? Like, just whatever. We don't care. We'll just take our plays. There's the play. PRZ cross. Can we say power PRZ cross short? Yeah. So high time frame opportunity right there. High time frame opportunity. Low time frame risk entry. Combo 5.8 power PRZ cross short, right? Let's just stick with ALGO box. You know what I'm saying? Let's just stick with ALGO box. Power PRZ cross short. Yep. FTW for the win. Stop goes above the cross. Big move out. Hard to try to hold to an opposing signal because we're literally, look at this, we were on strong buy when that showed up. It literally called the high. Anyhow, like I said, weird stuff going on here. Not easy, but kind of easy. Yeah, look at that Papa Dazer. Like Papa Dazer's posting the screenshot and there's like, is that a 4,000 level? Yeah, exactly. 4,000 level bull in there. Monster. Almost need a monster emoticon. Is there a monster emoticon? Forget the bulls and the cows. This is a monster in here. I mean, what? The monster. There we go. Brian's got it. The monster emoji. There we go. Late Nate. There's the monster looking thing. Yeah. Yeah, the monster floating. FOMC members are speaking. Thank you, Mashup. I've got Financial Juice on, but I don't hear them saying much. I'm gonna press refresh on Financial Juice. I haven't heard them say much. Is y'all's Financial Juice kind of silent there this morning, or are y'all getting stuff that I'm not getting? I'm gonna press relaunch here. Maybe mine's been broken. Mine says connected. Streaming.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Whoa, whoa, what in the world, y'all? What? What? Now a 7,000 level bull? Dude, y'all, I'm done. I'm done. What is going on today? Wacky Wednesday is living up to its name like a boss. 2 minutes before coffee time. Now a 7,000 plus. Almost, no, I mean, it's 7,800. Oh, you got to say it's an 8,000 level. I was just talking about how, like, the biggest one I've ever seen was 8,000. This is literally the biggest I've ever seen. $8,000. Yeah, it's 8,000. There is a monster in there. So now, I mean, dude, this thing is returning all the way back to like what I said from this morning is 250 above this is all the way back up here. Didn't I say like they could let him out? And I said some point today to get it there. Well, how many contracts do they need to be able to push it that far? They need a lot, right? I just, what I have said, you know, we'll get that 8,000. I would have never, I mean, you can't predict that. At the same time, you kind of can, because I said the way that this bull got broken, okay, he had to call up a friend. He had to phone a friend and be like, hey, yeah, bro. Yeah, doc. Yeah, I kind of got stuck. Can you let me out? Yeah, I got you. I'll take you back up there for you. All right, thanks, bro. So they got to let that bull out. They got to touch his bottom way up here. Everybody got it?
In 10 minutes time now at 10:20 a.m. Eastern time. Next
yeah, no yet. So I just kind of told you what it is. Like, they have to listen. If y'all didn't watch the quant video, like I don't post y'all stuff into our room that I don't think is important.
34.
Y'all should check out those videos I post in there. There was an interview with the quant. If you saw it, awesome. You'll hear the things that we're talking about when the big guys have to move $750 million. What their, you know, when their AUM is 750 mil. They, you know, and they also, they don't lose, right? They'll phone a friend. And they'll be like, hey, how can you take these off my hands? All right, yeah, where are we going to leave it to? All right, well, I'm in, or I would say, I'm stuck in at 25,720. Can you get it to me? Yeah, I'll take it to you. Let me do some things and move some stuff around. Yeah, I'll get you up there. Okay, cool. And then they like hang up the phone, like high five. You know, they go have some drinks on the weekend, and they're like, yeah, remember when that thing that we did? Yeah, thanks for letting me out, bro. Like that's what they do. And the next time the other guy gets wrecked out, and then they flip it. Late Nate's very quiet on Financial Juice. Yeah, I just heard him say something. I feel bad because I'm over there like gabbing away. Do you see this? So if we're just playing ALGO box, we don't care. It's like, oh well.
NQ on the 9.
Get ready. Ready, DD, right? Ready. Then red dot into the bull touch with a divergence, and I can take a quick little short right there.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Very, very interesting stuff going on there.
Fib.NQ on the 34.
You know what to do. Hit the like button. All right, if you haven't done it already, make sure you hit that like button. We're in coffee time. I'm gonna go get a coffee. Actually, this morning I was doing my electrolyte there this morning, but I want a little caffeination. I do think it's time to crank up a little caffeine. I'm probably gonna need it for whatever's happening here. This is gonna be some wildness. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa. Okay. Ooh, buddy. But do you see it on ALGO box? Like, we don't care. Like, ALGO box is like Honey Badger. Honey Badger just don't care. Honey Badger's like, what? Lion, tiger, bear, don't care. I'm Honey Badger, bro. I'll do what I want when I want. Right in front of the lion. We don't care. He's like, I don't care. Don't care. Ain't scared. Ain't scared. Ain't scared. But I am. Okay. I'm not the Honey Badger. I'm gonna go get a coffee because I am scared. All right. I need to. I gotta warm that thing up. Oh, wow. Okay. I am going to look away for now. I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Holy shnikes. What? For real.
NQ 34. Divergence up NQ on the 9, short on the YM2. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
In 5 minutes time now, at 10:20 a.m. Eastern Time, Fed Governor Waller speaks on payments at the Philadelphia Fed's 9th annual FinTech conference. No text is expected, but there is a Q&A. Also, we have a registration link to this event. We've pinned it to their entry in the calendar. If you're interested, all you have to do is provide your email and you can watch live.
Divergence up NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 4. Two finger NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 34. Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Spot gold rising nearly 1% to around $4,167.48 an ounce.
DCDM NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. DCDM NQ on the 4.
So we're shortly expecting comments from Fedzwalla. Again, no text is expected, just a Q&A.
Enigma long on the NQ4. Double delta NQ on the 4. 6 month over month. Fib.NQ on the 4. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 4.
ALGO box. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit that like, tap it nice. Hit that like, don't think twice. Hit that like, boom. Hit that tap, tap. Hit that like, smash, smash, smash. Hit that like, button, button. Tap it up, tap it down. Smash that like, shake the ground. Hit that like, boom. Hit that tap, tap. Hit that like, smash, smash, smash. Hit that like, button.
Double delta NQ on the 4. Enigma long on double delta NQ on the 4. Bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Enigma long double on the delta NQ on the 4.
Showing trades every single day. Scammers hiding in their holes, wasting your
Double delta NQ on the 4.
They'll take your hard cash and leave you feeling rough. They'll talk a big game with their words so smooth, but behind the scenes, it's all a twisted groove. They prey on the innocent, they don't care who they hurt. They'll sell your dreams while they're laughing in the dirt. They'll take advantage of your trust and leave you in disbelief. But it's time to stand up and expose their deceit. Trading triumph, I'm the ruler of the trade. With ALGO bucks by my side, no mistake can be made. Wrecking scammers with my live streams every day. Taking on the market, I'm here to stay. ALGO box. Yeah, yeah. Hit that like, tap it nice. Hit that like, don't think twice. Hit that like,
Fib.NQ on the 4.
like, tap, tap. Hit that like, smash, smash. Hit that like button.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Tap it down, tap it down. Smash that like, shake the ground.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 4.
One click, one tap, let's go. ALGO bucks. Are you ready?
AMD shares extend the rally to more than 10%.
Hit that like, don't think twice. Hit that like, boom, boom. Hit that like,
Enigma short on the YM2.
Are you ready? ALGO box.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Hit the like, tap it nice.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Hit that,
Double delta NQ on the 4.
hit that, like. Hit that, smash, smash. Hit that like button. Hit like button. Tap it,
Fib.NQ on the 4.
smash that like. Shake the ground. Hit that, like. Hit that, like.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Hit that, smash, smash. Hit that like button. One click, one tap, let's go. ALGO
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Tap it up, tap it down, smash that like. Hit that like. Hit that like. Hit that like. Smash. Hit that like button.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Click one tap, let's go. ALGO box.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 34. Enigma
Double
short on
delta
the NQ on the
NQ3.
4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Enigma long on the NQ3.
One click, one tap, let's go. ALGO box.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
ALGO box for the
Double delta NQ on the 4. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib double delta on the 4 on the 4.
truth will set you free.
Double delta NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Light it up. Smash through like it. Smash. What it? Hold up. Smash. Smash.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
4, 5, 6. Yo, hit it now. I saw him tap. Boom. I saw him tapping. Run it up. Run it up. I saw him tapping. Don't hold back. I saw him tap. Smash it up.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
I'm stacking my cash, you're stuck in the past. You ain't never gonna trade like this, moving too fast. You can't even catch up to my daily flips. Check out my gains, I'm owning this grip. Tanja was NinjaTrader making big moves. ALGO box traders always in the groove. Vinny Emini got a strain, they can plays, we exposed ICT. Shorty's all
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
just action, not in all league. You were supposed to. You never follow the trade, always hit the mark. You talk like you're skilled.
Double delta NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 34. Two finger NQ on the 34. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Double our profits while you're left in the black. You had your moment, but we came through. Right then, it was the end for you. Yeah. We hit hard every time we step in the market. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. Shorty's all fake. You see us when they can't keep up with our stride. You just action, not in our league. You were supposed to outplay us, but what happened? It looks like you never did, just napping. We never fumble the trade, always hit the mark. You talk like you're skilled, but you're just a spark. You front like you're big, but you ain't seen a stack. We double our profits while you're left in the black. You had your moment, but we came through. Right then, it was the end for you. We hit hard every time we step in the market. The industry, but we got it. Haters who wish they were us. Wouldn't want to be us for a day. Wouldn't want to wear our shoes for a day. You stuck in a rut. Ain't not to be you. Sitting at home, watching the news all day. It's all big from scams. Yeah. Fib.NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Surfing through the ocean.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. NQ on the 4.
In 10 minutes time now at 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time, the US Treasury Secretary Bessent is due to be speaking
Lower
at a
bands
New
touch
York
NQ
Fed
on the
event.
34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ
Chevron
on the
CEO
4.
sees the LNG spot prices pressured due to high supply. And the Chevron CEO says the LNG market will be oversupplied for a period of time.
Scaling out risk management's the essence. From the open to the close, Vinny is here to teach the lesson. The market's like a rhythm, find the beat and keep progressing. I'm stepping to the top, no losses, only blessings.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 834. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. 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 Lower bands touch NQ on the
Leg down on the S&P 500, now down to 0.15%.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 4.
Living in your mama's basement while we catching that retracement. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Double delta lower NQ on the 34 on the 89.
Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. Michael Mikey, mental midget, cause this IQ just one digit. Send a snake oil to the blind. You could dreamers, unrefined, error of your ways. Finally come and see what pays. Just let that feel the power. Moonshot.
Whoa, 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 we're going off screen here. What is going on? All right. How far did we roll? Not all the way. Casey, what's up, buddy? B Marsh in the house. What's up, my friend? Hey, I appreciated. Let's say I appreciate it. I enjoyed watching your vlog video the other day. It's pretty cool, man. What's up, Casey? Missile Podnas. Can't find a link to this quant video. Let's see. Let's see. It was a quant interview on Trade Titans. Or I'm sorry, it's Titans of Tomorrow. So maybe I'll search the chat for Titans. There it is. Titans of Tomorrow. I'm going to reshare it. I'm going to forward it to the public chat. All right, Raphael. I'm glad you guys are interested in that. So check this video out. So I've got this in Discord. Here's one I posted the other night. See this how it says, like, no move in the market is random. Okay. The truth behind market algorithms, how manipulations actually happen. Anyway, Titans of Tomorrow. Anyway, this guy, I forget his name, Rahi Narang. I think you guys are going to hear and see the perspective that we're talking about, and he will talk about our advantage. Like, again, Algo Box is still not as known as, I assure you it will be very soon, but what we're doing here is I mean, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty magic. But he talks about how we can do what we're doing because of our advantage being the small guy, and talking about the disadvantage on the big guy. At the same time, he also shows the pros and cons of being the big guy as well. So it's something that I think you're going to get something out of. I enjoyed it. And I believe it will unlock some things. So some of the stuff that I explained to you guys will make a little bit more sense. And sometimes you need to hear it from somebody else. Like hearing it from me all the time, that's one thing. You guys think it's coming from, you know, one person. You know, how does this guy know what he knows? Okay, go hear it from somebody else. Go hear it from some more people. And I think that's helpful. So go check it out. What's up, Casey? Saw a honey badger go against an elephant one time, Pete. Yeah, honey badgers are wild, man. It's pretty interesting. And people always say, I got thick skin. Well, literally the definition of thick skin is honey badger. Their skin is so thick and loose on their body, it just kind of like something bites onto them and it just kind of like wiggles around. Like it's like, I don't know. It's very interesting, but they ain't scared of nothing. They're like, now what?
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Enigma long on the NQ3.
Okay, coming back into that big bull zone. We did have a big bear in there. Dude, you see these battles, what I'm talking about? Why I said, like, dude, this is getting very ganky. There's now a big bull. I'm sorry, big bear right here underneath. Anyhow, y'all, there's this is a very interesting environment. Just be careful. Again, at the end of the day, just wait for your play, right? Wait for your play setup. It's your T1, T2. Just be careful. Let's see. Can I get some bear emojis there in the chat? I need some. If I type this, does this work? Hey, it does. Okay. If I type colon bear colon, it pops the little emoji. A little trick I learned, I'd say relatively recently. All right, now I'm press F12 here. Drop in a little text. All right, so not a monster in there, but another big bear, and kind of a little and a big here. So where's his target? He is a big one, so 250 below that. Oof. Okay, 250.
NQ on the 34.
Here. So again, if you are new with us and you're wondering what these are, so these are runner opportunities that I'm looking for there. Again, with my system, I'm really just playing a video game. I want to hit and get. I want a T1, T2, and if I catch a runner, hold to the opposing signal, or in this case, hold to opposing zone if I just happen to get in the opportunity and it's in my valid speed area, and maybe I'll hold on to it.
Seen comments from US Treasury Secretary Bessent repeats his guidance that coupon auction size is likely will not change.
That's right, Casey. He knows the rules. We live on T1 and T2. Excuse me.
Finger
existing
NQ
finance.
Make a living on target 1 and target 2. Everything else is bonus. Okay, be careful of thinking this is a 1, 2, 3 banger. Pop quiz. Why is this not a perfect 1, 2, 3 banger?
Reductions in US budget deficit.
I'll give a hint. Look at these last two right here. It's an 8.8, then it's a 7.1. What do I normally want if I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3 banger? There's a 1, there's 2, 3. You might be like, okay, there's 1, 2, 3. I'll do a 1, 2, 3 banger here. Be careful. What's the ideal for this number, and what happens when it decreases? The answer is should be a little bit more. It's right, Alpha. Right? If it starts to go smaller, sometimes it indicates a strong continuation scenario there. What I want to see is the opposite of this. I want to see a 7, then an 8. This one happened to work out with a big drop there, but just in general, this is what I'm saying. Like, today is a little bit weird. You can just tell something's up. That dropped 90 ticks off of that 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you want a slightly higher number. You want ideally 1 digit higher for the ideal. Speaking of ideal, I needed to fix this filter the other day and see if I can fix it.
Divergence up NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Alrighty then, so get that change locked in. There we go. Alright. Mic check, mic check. Can you guys still hear me alright? Test 1. And turn it back down a little bit. Test 2. Test 1. Test 2. All right, that puts it, let's see, now we're hitting right into the yellow. We were tapping red there for a little bit. Is it good now? Okay. Excellent, thank you.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
All right, HMD. Oops, not HMF. Learn to type, bro. HMD, Hermanadot.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Gonna call it Volume Profiler. Dude, will you please change your name? Like, what can I do to get you to change your name? I hate saying Volume Profiler. Volume Profiler is an actual thing. Can we give you any other name, bro? Your name is super annoying. Like, Volume Profiler is an indicator. Anyhow, but congratulations on your number. Volume Profiler over here throwing down $9,300 today. Very nice total. Oh, I'm sorry, not today. My apologies. This is total on your, he's using the trade tracker there, which is pretty awesome. You know, you know what else? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to go tell you what else annoys me. Okay, beyond your name. You cut off the most important parts of our Excel. Like, we made this amazingly beautiful Excel spreadsheet. It's absolutely beautiful. And he zooms into just the cells. All right, I'm gonna toot my own horn. This is what I mean by, like, golly, we cannot get out of our own way. All right, I already feel myself getting annoyed. I'm gonna need to call it here today. Like, I can already feel it. People are starting to annoy me. It's not a good place to be. Look, let me show you what I'm talking about. We have these beautiful community tools. Come into our community tools section area, right? We can't get anybody to showcase our work in an appropriate way whatsoever. Here is the daily tracker, this beautiful thing, right? And then the zoom in is, oh, just gonna, yeah, you know, basic, whatever. Anyhow, super annoying. I'm gonna call it a day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.